Hey guys, so I wanted to come to you today on wash day with my fresh, still slightly damp at the roots, wash and go to talk about shrinkage. So today's video is going to be 5 steps on how to embrace your natural hair shrinkage. Step 1, give protective styling a break. And by that I don't mean don't protective style your hair, but if you're gonna do it with your own hair. Give extensions, give weaves, give wigs, even I would even say give braids, Marley braids, twists, anything where you're adding on to your hair and giving it more length. Give that a break. Just stop doing it for a few months, a year, something like that, because the more you are putting in this false length, the more you see yourself with longer hair, the less you are to embrace your shrinkage of your natural hair, because you're going to be so used to seeing yourself with longer hair. And I was guilty of that myself for the first year. I did not even wear my hair out much. I wore wigs and I wore U-parts and I did Marley twists and all that other stuff, but they were always like big, you know, hair, long hair going down my back, because I felt like, well, if I'm protective styling, I might as well add a little length because I don't have that with my hair. So give protective styling where you're adding hair to your hair and adding length to your hair. Give that a break. Step number 2 is to take a YouTube break. Now, if you're like me, you know, when you went natural, and even now, like almost 3 years in, I am very much addicted to YouTube. I watch all the videos on hair, makeup, fashion, vlogs, all of that. But what I noticed was when I really started to just embrace my shrinkage and not let it bother me, it was during the time that I was not watching hair or makeup, beauty, whatever videos on YouTube. I had inadvertently taken a YouTube break because I wasn't doing YouTube for a while. So for like 6 months, I wasn't watching those videos. I was watching vlogs and stuff like that, but I wasn't watching any hair tutorials or whatever. I just wasn't watching those types of videos. And I really truly believe that me not watching other people obsess about their hair and put out videos about their hair helped me not obsess about my hair and obsess about, more importantly, my shrinkage. Your hair should be your focus. What you're doing with your hair should be your focus. And, you know, watching the videos, you get great information and great suggestions, and they're just fun to look at and, you know, feel like you guys are, you know, going through something similar, and to see someone else doing what you're doing. But at the same time, other people's hair should not be the focus of what you're actually caring about. Because when you turn the computer off and you go look in the mirror, you don't want to be clouded by images of what other people's hair looks like, what another person's hair can do, and what another person's hair can look like. You want to focus on what your hair does and what your hair likes and what your hair looks like. And I just noticed the difference in me accepting the way my hair was as far as shrinkage and how extreme my shrinkage was. I stopped complaining about it. I stopped trying to fix it. I stopped trying to do little techniques and all that other stuff, because none of that stuff worked. It did not work for me. As soon as I do it, I might have a little length, I might have a little, you know, something going on long enough for me to take a picture, but as soon as I head out that door, it does exactly what it wants to do. It shrinks right back up into my scalp, and that's just the way it is. So that time away from watching YouTube and watching other people do their hair and talk about their hair and say what works for their hair allowed me just to have some alone time with my hair. And it was just, hey, this is what it is, you know? So yeah, so that's step number 2. Step number 3 is to stop buying products with the words extend, lengthen, or stretch anywhere on the product, whether it's in the name, the description, directions. Just stop. Like, leave it alone, walk away from it, because when we go into the stores and we pick up these products that tell us that it's going to stretch our curls, or it's going to lengthen our shrinkage, or it's going to extend whatever, and then it doesn't, we're always disappointed and we have wasted money. Just walk away from it. Don't pick it up, don't buy it, because it's just going to end up in your stash of products, and it's not going to more than likely do what you're hoping it's going to do. And if it does extend and stretch your hair, it's not going to be to the point where you are feeling like, oh wow, this is a miracle product. If you have extreme shrinkage and you have the type, like I said, the type of hair that I have, where no matter what you do anyway, the hair is going to go back to doing what it wants to do. Like, you cannot force it outside of straightening it to be longer than it wants to be, then don't even waste your money on those products. So if you really want to embrace your shrinkage, then you need to give up the idea that it needs to be extended or it needs to be stretched out. Your hair doesn't need any of those things. It needs to do what it wants to do. So if you want to embrace your shrinkage and let your hair just be how it naturally is, not just in texture, but in length, then let it do what it's gonna do. And don't waste your time and money on those products that 9 times out of 10 don't work. I haven't came across one that works, at least not for longer than it takes me to take a picture for Instagram. I mean, just saying. Step number 4 is to wear it. And this is probably the most important step of all the 5. Wear your naturally shrunken hair. Wear your shrinkage. And even if you feel uncomfortable, wear it. Even if you think it's too short and you don't like it, wear it. Wear it out everywhere you go. If you're going somewhere special, like you're going out or you're having girls' night or you have a date, wear it. Especially if you're going somewhere where you feel like how you look really matters. Like, it's one thing to wear it to the grocery store and you're like, I'm in my pajamas, I don't care anyway. Wear it to those important events. Wear it around people who you think may not like it or are used to seeing you a certain way. Wear it, because the more you wear it, the more you embrace it, the better it looks to you. A few months ago, or even like a couple years ago, I would not have been able to wear my hair this shrunken in. With my hair on first day hair and after washing it especially, I would not have worn my hair out this way. I would have twisted my hair and tried again tomorrow, or I would have pulled it all up into a puff, into a high ponytail or something, or I would have tucked it in or pinned it up. I would have done something other than wear it out like this. And that's because I just did not like the length of it. I never liked short hair. I've always had a thing about short hair just does not look good on me, and when I went natural, that did not change. I still did not believe that short hair looked good on me, but I just decided to wear it, like to stop fighting that battle in the bathroom and just let it be the way it wants to be and wear it, because the more you see something on yourself, the better it looks. I know for the first year, I didn't wear my hair. I wore, like I said, my wigs and stuff like that. And then if I did wear my hair out, I always wore it up, or I wore it pinned, or I wore it something like that. Something to where you could not tell that I had extreme shrinkage, because I was not comfortable with my shrinkage. But you know what? The more I wore it, the more comfortable I became with it, and the more it looked good to me, and the more I thought it was just fabulous, because it is. Like, it's not a problem. And I think that's the biggest thing, is we have to stop thinking of our shrinkage and, you know, obsessing over having like long natural hair. We just need to embrace our hair the way it is. And so what better way to do that than to wear it? And if you feel uncomfortable, that's a reason to keep wearing it. If you feel like you don't look good with your hair the way it naturally is, the way it's shrunk, even if it's this long and you know you have mid-back length, if you don't feel comfortable wearing it when it's that long, but that's the way your hair feels comfortable being, that's a problem. Walk out that door. Keep your head up high. If you gotta fake it till you make it, do that. Because eventually, the more you see your hair the way it is supposed to be, the more you embrace your shrinkage, the more that you walk outside with it and you realize like hell isn't gonna freeze over, people aren't gonna point at you and laugh, you know, it's just your hair, then the more comfortable you become with it, and the more you even grow to like it. Like, I have no problem now, before, no, but now, walking around with my hair just like this. On day one, still damp, wash and go type of hair. I have no problem going to the club, going to dinner, going to the grocery store with my hair just like this, because this is how it wants to be. And I still look fly, in my opinion. Maybe not somebody else's, but their opinions don't matter. Mine do. So, yeah, wear it. Wear your hair, wear your shrinkage. Step number 5. Stop obsessing about your shrinkage. Stop caring that it's shrunken. Stop caring that it's not this length, it doesn't touch your shoulder, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that. Stop obsessing about it. And when you stop obsessing about it, you stop seeing it as a problem. It's not a problem. It's the way your hair is. And if that's the way your hair is naturally, how is that a problem? It just is. It's not a good thing and it's not a bad thing. It just is. Some things just are the way they are. So stop obsessing about it. Stop reading the blogs. Stop reading the articles. Stop reading the how-tos. Stop looking constantly in the mirror to make sure it looks good. Just stop. Stop thinking about it and stop obsessing about it. You look fine. You look just as good as you look with your weave in. You look just as good as you look with it blown out. You look just as good as you look with any other style. It's just hair. Let it be. Focus on how healthy it is and stop obsessing over your shrinkage. Alright guys, so that's my 5 steps to embracing your shrinkage. If you have any other steps you would like to throw in there, go ahead and leave below. Also share below your stories on how you embrace your shrinkage, or if you're struggling with embracing your shrinkage, share that along down below too, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!